Hello everyone, and welcome to TESL Exchange video series, a new video series from TESL Ontario developed by our members and for our members. The aim of this series is to provide a bank of short videos between 5 to 15 minutes consisting of teaching gems, tried, true lesson ideas, technology that helps you to work more efficiently, and time-saving tips for educators. My name is Gonul Turkdogan, and today it gives me a great pleasure to introduce our presenter, John Allan. John Allan is a dedicated education specialist who has been working with education technology since 1990. He holds a Master's of Computer Assisted Language Learning, a Master's of Distance Education. He frequently facilitates workshops, webinars, conference presentation on education technology topics. He also blogs for TESL Ontario and eLearningWorld.org. He is a teacher mentor and is a content developer on the Venue project. He has recently been trying to raise awareness of AI chatbots in the Canadian Link and TESL community through blog posts, webinars, and conference presentations. Today's exchange video is titled Google Earth, Canadians' Residential Schools. By the end of today's video, participants will be made aware of the Google Earth and Canadian geographic resources through a demonstration of the background and history, effects of the residential school system, and a tour of the inside of the residential school and aftermath of Canadian residential school. So without a further ado, let's move on to presentation. Over to you, John.
Thanks, Gonul. Today's session on Canada's residential schools provides you another tool or perspective on using Google Earth. You and your students can work through the Canada residential schools issue. This video aims to raise awareness of some of the possibilities of using Google Earth in the classroom or when teaching fully online. My information is here. Please ignore the Twitter link because I'm no longer on Twitter, but that's my email, my blog posts for TESL Ontario, and my LinkedIn information. The app is free. Yep. Google Earth is free. It works great on mobile devices, laptops, and desktops. What does Google Earth do out of the package? It's a virtual globe and map app. Provides high-resolution satellite views of the Earth that are, you can zoom in and zoom out. It displays 2D and 3D representation of the Earth and its features. It displays 360-degree panoramic street views when available. It provides information, video, photos, and of places of interest across the globe. In today's session, to find more about the residential schools, we're going to go into the Google Earth Voyager tool. We're going to then go into culture, the section culture, and we're going to open a resource gracefully provided by Canadian Geographic Education. Once in there, there are 4 different sections: background and history, inside of a residential school, effects of a system, and moving forward. Once you see this resource open, on the left, you'll see a map and media and information and hyperlinks on the right. Okay, let's jump to Google Earth itself. This is where I live. There's a Welland Canal, 12 Mile Creek. That's my house. To start, wherever you are on Google Earth, you click on the Voyager icon. And once we're in there, you'll see a small menu. I'm going to click on Culture. And once I'm in Culture, I can scroll down past all the cultural topics. And there's the Canadian residential schools. Once I'm in here, you'll see it's a Canadian Geographic presentation. And if I scroll down here, there are 4 topics. I'm going to start with background and history. And as you can see on the left-hand side, there is a globe. You can zoom in, zoom out on this. You can rotate the globe if you want. The purple pins represent actual schools in the residential system, and the pink or red pins represent concepts that are explored in this Google Earth residential schools presentation. On the right-hand side, on this panel, the National Center for Truth and Reconciliation is very important to all Canadians. If you click here within the information text, it opens up a web page with all sorts of activities everywhere, like just so much here. You can explore this yourself before you explore it with your students. And once you have it with your students, you can see all sorts of different activities. So it's a nice third-party resource. Another concept that they explore here is forced to attend. So they focus on the Mohawk Institute of Brantford, Ontario. There's some images up here, and it gives descriptions. And students are encouraged to click on hyperlinks to gain more media and more information. A lot of the videos, or some of the videos, are emotional. So what you should be doing is previewing them before showing them or sharing them with your learners.
I got frightened when I was a little girl, when the principal used to beat up.
And as you can see, there's videos here. There's more to explore in each of these panels. I'm sorry, I'm rushing through. This is just a short how-to video. This explores what happened in Ottawa at different parts. The Davin report was very important. An important aspect of the development of the residential schools. It's good to be aware of it. And if we finish through this history, talks about separated families, and there's a full documentary on residential schools, a full hyperlink to a documentary. So we can go back by clicking here to the residential schools and go back to the main panel. And once we're in here, you can look at the information that they provide on the inside of a residential school. And it's the same thing. You have the media available through hyperlinks or at the top, and it will walk you through different aspects here. This one here is the haircut of the young man before, and the haircut after he becomes onboarded, I guess you could say, or taken to the in the residential school. Okay. So as you can see, it talks about the effects of the system and how people move forward, or the country moves forward. And as you can see, remember the pink and red pins talk about different concepts. They talk about the closures and improvements. So there are all sorts of things here that can be explored related to the residential schools in Canada. I haven't really clicked through a lot of them. This is just a dipping your toe in, and I hope you find that this helps you with some of your lessons going forward. Thank you very much.
That's great. Thank you very much, John, for sharing such a great technology tool and 4 very important residential school topics with us. It has been a great pleasure to have you. As we come to the end, let me remind you that TESL Exchange video series promises to deliver more education to you in bite-sized videos from ELT professionals regularly. So if you like our video, don't forget to hit the like button and make sure to subscribe the YouTube channel so that you can get the latest version of the video that you would like to watch. And if you want to contribute an educational video, make sure to check the link provided in the information box below. And we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye for now.